They should be sitting on fortunes of no less than $5 to $10 billion apiece. They should be sitting with their lawyers and estate planners, planning on how they're going to make sure that the next 10 generations get to eat good. They should be planning on how they're going to have as much money as Elon Musk or the Rockefellers by the time they die. They should be sitting at the top of the mountain of the music industry. Instead, one of them is in prison and the other one is in a grave. So what you're looking at right here, you see, y'all talk about black wealth like you care about it. You talk about, you almost fool me into thinking that you actually care about black wealth. But then you cheer on behavior that is a destructor of black wealth. Do you understand? You cannot say, I care about black wealth, but I also support black violence. Violence does not lead to wealth. Can we at least agree on that? Can we at least agree that we've got enough activity with grown-ass men, 40, 50 years old, punching each other out, shooting each other up, slapping each other around, and that is economically costly? Can we at least agree on that? Because Tupac and Suge Knight should be billionaires. They should be billionaires, but instead of being billionaires, one of them's dead, one of them's in prison, and that's exactly what a white man wants you to be. He don't want you living good. He don't want you living safe. He don't want your children to be well off. He wants you and your children dead, or he wants y'all black asses in prison, having somebody taking your booty hole in the middle of the night because you couldn't handle somebody saying something that you didn't like. See, I understand if you fight somebody because they're physically violent toward you. I understand if somebody is beating your woman up in the street and you got to take him out. I understand if somebody breaks in your home and you pull out the strap and you got to handle that. What I do not understand is a man willing to be sued for $20 million and sent to jail over a fucking tweet. Excuse my French. Oh, are you serious right now? Over a damn tweet. Somebody tweeting at you. I don't like you. I think you ugly. You ugly. And then I'm going to punch you in the face. This is not how mature men behave. And the reason I have to speak up on this is because we are the OGs. We are the unks. We are in our 50s. And you ain't setting a good example for young guys. Young guys are out here really fighting each other, really shooting each other up. And how in the hell are they going to know how to resolve conflict in a decent way if they got 50-something-year-old men wanting to punch each other out in the street? In fact, I dare say this. Look, if Shaquille O'Neal, I don't know who knows who I am. I know that there are a few famous people who know me, and most of them don't. They don't care who I am. But if Shaquille O'Neal knows me, I'm going to issue you a challenge, Shaq. You are 7'1", probably 300 pounds. I'm getting to 300 pounds, but I'm only 5'8". And I would like for you, next time you see me, I need you to come up to me. I need you to cop back and punch me in the face real hard. And I really want you to do that. You know why I want you to do that? Because then at that point, number one, I can send your ass to jail. Call the cops. Officer, I'm going to have my friends filming when it happens, because, I mean, you get punched by Shaq. That's an honor. And then I'm going to sue you for about $30 million. I'm going to sue you like a white woman. I'm going to sue you for pain and suffering, for emotional distress, for public humiliation. I'm going to talk about the how traumatic it was and how much time I'm going to do like the white women. And then he came up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a big chunk of your generational wealth, because nobody ever taught you that the protection of generational wealth often comes with a commitment to some degree of emotional discipline. Now, I'm just kidding. I don't really want Shaq to punch me in the face. I also don't want to take his money. I don't want you to go to jail. I'm kidding. I was a fan of Shaq for many years. I don't want none of that to happen. But what I do want you to understand is that as men, we got to realize that we have to set an example for younger guys.